It's a update on our conservation project that we started back in the summer when we went to the zoos. We bought special bracelets, and the bracelets had an emblem that represented an animal. And what they're doing is they basically, that the project money goes towards helping to track, to buy trackers for them, to research, to develop, and so forth. This project I thought was a very, very good one, and my youngest daughter she loved them. My oldest daughter got some, but my youngest daughter, she wanted to do all the tracking for the animals and just to check them out. Like for instance, I had a sloth named Sarah, and that was my first sloth, and all of a sudden she said, "Mom, they lost Sarah's monitor, the tracker. So they're sending me another bracelet, and this one was called Esmeralda." And they knew right away that they couldn't find her. And believe it or not, for some odd reason, Sarah was able to come back, and she's raising a little baby sloth, a toddler now, finding out the demands of teaching the toddler what to eat and how to eat and where to look and so forth. And she's becoming a pretty good mom. She's kind of protective, and she takes care of her little baby to make sure. Today I found out some good news. The one they sent me after I lost Sarah, named Esmeralda, she became a mom today. And she ended up having a baby sloth, and they're tracking it to make sure that she takes good care of it. They found them in Central America, and they've been watching them and making sure that they're okay. So I can't tell you exact locations because we don't want to take a chance in something happening to the animals. So we basically are keeping an eye and tracking where they're at and so forth. I do apologize if I cough. I'm trying to get over some flu and pneumonia, and sometimes I start to cough and I don't mean to. So I do apologize. I will let you know, this is an expensive project. And it started out as just gifts from the zoo, but we found out the gifts became pretty expensive at the zoo. Zoo prices were extremely high. So we found another organization that also sold around Christmas. So we got some of those. Those weren't quite as quality made as the other ones, but they were well worth it. Different colors of beads. The beads go right around the necklace or the wrists, and they fit all sizes. And like I said, I have several different types of animals that we are basically tracking. Of our animals, the ones I have is Esmeralda and Sarah. And like I said, they're both sloths. We just got a new seal sent to us named Bonnie because we lost our one seal. It just lost its monitor and tracking. They couldn't find it, so they gave us another one. On top of that, we have a Nova. Nova's our polar bear, and she's located in North America. They're sending us a new manatee called Paprika, only because our old manatee just all of a sudden lost its tracker. They do not give names to the wolves because they're endangered. So we own one that's called 2323M Wolf. It's located in North America, and they're keeping tracks. My youngest is able to keep an eye on where they're located and how fast they move and so forth. We have a dolphin named Sam, who's located in probably the Atlantic Ocean. Then we have Nazuli, the elephant, which is owned by my oldest daughter. That Nazuli is located in Africa. Then we have Villain, which is a giraffe, which is owner is my oldest daughter. She's in Africa. Then we have Tita, which is a silver gorilla found in Africa too. She's a female. And then we have Zegzorla. Pronunciation of these, I'm not sure quite, but this is a silverback, and it's a male, and it's located in Africa. We have one lioness female named Satara. She's located in South America, or maybe Africa. Waterfront is a penguin located in South America. Then we have Braveheart, another penguin. This one disappeared. The track we can't find. Male. They haven't sent us anything to replace it, so I'll let you know. We'll keep you updated on that. South America was location beforehand. Then we have Hopin, a female polar bear. Now the female polar bear is located in South America. No, I'm sorry. I apologize. North America. Then we have Henrietta, North America sea turtle. Then we have Kai. Kai's gone. We lost that one. Was in North America. That's our hammerhead shark. Then we have, I can't pronounce this one, but I'm going to spell it. It's XO with a swivelly line over it. CHITL. It's gone now, and that was our seal, located in North America. Nettles is gone. Most of these ones that are gone are, the owner is Shannon, so she basically, is waiting to see if they're going to send her one. And then we have Talook, which is near Australia, and that is a upcoming whale shark, which we have. And then we have a snow leopard, which we bought today. Another wolf, which we don't have the number yet. They haven't given it to us. And then we are looking for our next one, which is a great white shark. Now, most of these we got from a company that basically deals with all kinds of different types of bracelets and necklaces. But the whole point is to let you guys know it's good to be a conservationist. These are groups that are keeping these animals alive. Shannon has right now going on her 13th baby that's been brought into the world, and I only have 2, the sloths. We like to watch the trends to see, how much the changes are and so forth. They track the locations, the size, the colors. They know which ones are endangered. Our wolves are very endangered. They don't recommend telling where the wolves are located, only because we have to be careful of poachers and people that come in and destroy those animals. The updated information that I have from Share the Hope is the fact that a journey like this is something that does cost. It's expensive, but all the money and proceeds go directly to the animals and the care of the animals. They are colorful beaded bracelets. We've purchased, like I said, several at zoo retreats that we've had. Those are the most expensive, and I think partially because they're from the zoo, and we think some of that money went towards the zoo conservation too. We began to buy some of the bracelets from a company called FAHLO, Follow. It's a non-sponsored company. We don't sponsor it, but we'll let you know around Christmas we got quite a few there. She tracks the movements throughout the world. She becomes a part of that animal's life, and she takes charge of where this animal's at, how fast is it going, is it a fast moving one or is it a slow one, and so forth. Like I said, we enjoy this project, and we bring all of us together to actually see. I'd like to get a big map to show you where locations are, but again, like I said, I have to be careful with the animals because I really don't want anything happening to those animals. Part of this important part of the conservation project is being a retired teacher. I like to spread the news so that people know that there are things out there other than things that we don't get involved. You watch TV, that's good, but when you can actually promote and understand each animal, the love of these animals are important. I love the fact that when we lose an animal, we like the fact that it's replaced by another one because of the focus of keeping the attention on the animal that we felt needed to be tracked and followed. We've been able to pick our own animals, We've been able to make sure that these are the ones that we really, really want. And like I said, as time goes on, we hope to get more. We have to be careful because it could be an expensive project, but if it helps for the conservation efforts, Share the Hope is definitely in favor of it. We like to save animals. We don't want to hurt animals. And as people start to move into some of the areas where these animals are, some of their places where they live is being destroyed. So what this does, it gives them a chance to see where would be a good place to have these animals and take care of them and make sure that they're good and well protected. I'm going to give you more update as time goes on. If I get any more pictures, I'll try to get pictures on the next one so you can see what they look like at least. And if you have any questions, drop some questions down below. Give us a thumbs up. We need more subscribers. We need more of you that's willing to help with this special project. So please keep us in mind. Smash that bell button. Make sure you put that smile on your face. Let's get some hope in the world. Let's help together one step at a time. Bada bing, bada boom. See ya.
Before we finish though, Mom, we have a couple questions of your people out here. Can you answer a couple?
Yeah, sure.
You go ahead over there.
How much does it cost to get one of them?
Okay, they range, it depends. If you want a quality one, it's going to run you around $20 a bracelet. Who puts them together? I'm not sure, the company or the people that put them together, but they are very well done. They're different colors. They have one emblem that represents the animal. And then what they do is they have information about that animal that's sent there. Now, you can go to other companies, and some of these other companies are really not well made, and you're paying a fortune for it. It's not worth it. The cheapest I ever found them was around Christmas time for $10. They are on Amazon. You can go on Amazon and look. You just have to find it and search them and see which one you'd be interested in. Start easy. Don't get the hard ones. Because we looked at animals, we're into conserving like the polar bears and the silverbacks and gorillas and stuff like that.
All right. Next question.
Where did you buy your first one?
The first one was bought at one of the zoos that we traveled to, and it was down in Columbus, at Columbus Zoo. And that's where our first one came. And then I bought one for my oldest daughter and my youngest daughter. I asked my son, he wasn't into the bracelets. So I bought each one of them one, and then my oldest doesn't really track, but that's because my youngest one kind of is taking over her animals, and she does the tracking for her. So I would say the Columbus Zoo is our first one.
All right, one final question. You go ahead over there.
What, Miss Shirley Hope, what is your favorite one?
My favorite one is the endangered wolves. I really want to save them because they are endangered. Eventually they may be wiped out, and if they become wiped out, there goes that animal. We no longer will have it on our earth. So that's why, that's one that I think is, and also the fact that, the polar bears are losing their ice where they live. It's getting smaller and smaller, and they're trying to find locations for them because eventually they won't have any habitat to live on. So a lot of these animals are without habitat.
Okay, that's all the questions for today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, follow us for more content, and get ready for part 3 of our live series of this. And Mom's going to be talking a little bit more about it, right, Mom?
Yes, I will. So I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bada bing, bada boom. See ya.